Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I want to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shamsundar, Krishna Ram Bhagavad, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. Today's very special day is Jahnu Saptami, and I wanted to talk about the significance of this day. It's actually when Mother Ganga, something happens very special to Mother Ganga. So this is a verse in the Garga Samhita. Kalindya Gaman Varnana. Yes, Riyaj?
Can I recite the shloka?
Go for it.
Shri, can I recite the shloka?
Yes, and in English as well. Huh?
Okay, Praj. Garga Samhita. Shri Yamuno Vacha. He Gange Tvam tu the Danyasi Sarva Brahmanda Pavani Krishna Padabja Sambhuta Sarvalokaika Vandita. Shri Yamuna said, "O Ganga, you are fortunate. You purify all the universes. You were born from Lord Krishna's lotus foot. Everyone bows down before you alone." Hare Krishna Praj.
Thank you, Riyaj. Very beautifully read. So, Mother Ganga, how powerful she is. She purifies the whole universe. According to Garga Muni in the Garga Samhita, Yamuna Devi and Ganga Devi are gopis engaged in Krishna Leela. So they are eternally spiritual, great spiritual souls living in the spiritual world. And according to some spiritual commentators, are expansions of Vishakha. So Vishakha is, there's Radha Krishna, and they have two very important Sakhis who look after them, Lalita and Vishakha. So Ganga and Yamuna are regarded to be expansions of Vishakha. Krishna desired that both Yamuna and Ganga appear in the material world for the benefit of the fallen souls. There is a river called Viraja that divides the material world from the spiritual world. This river is an expansion of Viraja Gopi. So, where is this Viraja? Here it is. So this is the spiritual world, Golok Vrindavan, Vaikuntha, the Brahma Jyoti, and then we have the border, the Viraja river, and then we are into the material realm. Beyond the river Viraja is a spiritual nature, which is indestructible, eternal, inexhaustible, unlimited. It is a supreme abode consisting of three folds of the Lord's office. Now, how did Ganga appear in this world? It's described in many scriptures, such as the Bhagavad, and it says as follows. Lord Vamandev, the fifth avatar of the Dasavatar, in Treta Yuga, approached Bali Maharaj while the king was performing a sacrifice. And he came to him as a small Brahmin boy. Right? Bali Maharaj was part of the demoniac family that conquered practically the whole universe, including heavens, the heavenly kingdom of Indra. And they were doing a yajna which would have confirmed his status as the Lord of the universe, practically speaking, or King of the universe. Anyway, Lord Vaman appeared before him as a small Brahmin boy to beg alms. And the king requested him, take whatever you want. So Vaman there said, give me 3 steps of land. Is that all? I can give you a whole kingdom. No, shouldn't be too greedy. Just give me 3 steps, I'll be happy. So the first step, he covered the whole earth. Second step, he covered all the 3 planetary systems. And with the second step, he also pierced the covering of the universe with the toes of his left foot. And that caused a few drops of water from the spiritual world to leak into the universe. Now, when we say drops of water, for us, this is a huge quantity. But from the spiritual angle, it's only a few drops. So there you go. First foot covered the earth, second foot covered the whole universe. And it also pierced a hole in this universal covering. Remember, beyond this universal covering is a river, Viraj. From that came this water, Ganga. So this is a really nice picture. It shows Trivikram, shows Vamandev, it shows Bali Maharaj here, and Sukracharya is forbidding him, don't, this is not an ordinary Brahmin boy, it's the Lord himself come to cheat you. But Bali Maharaj said, it doesn't matter. If it's the Lord who's come to cheat me, I'm very happy. This water flowed into the universe. It came both from Yamuna and Ganga. So two rivers came at the same time. With Sri Ganga entering the opening, Yamuna, the best of rivers, then came to the unconquerable Lord's abode of Vaikuntha in the planet of Dhruva Maharaj. Together, Ganga and Yamuna first flowed into Dhruvya Lok, the planets of the seven sages, Saptarishis, and then purified the heavenly planets. Later, they parted ways with the Yamuna flowing through Mount Kalinda, thus becoming known as Kalindi, then flowing into Kandhar forest and marrying Krishna, becoming one of the 8 principal wives. That's what happened to Yamuna. Ganga, however, remained flowing through different heavenly planets. She didn't want to come to Earth because, one, the Earth would not be able to tolerate the force of Ganga's flow. And Ganga Mata also knew that sinful people would be freed from sinful reactions by bathing in her water. But she didn't want to keep all these sinful reactions. So 2 reasons why she didn't want to come. So she stayed in the heavens. But in Treta Yuga, in the Ikshvaku dynasty, King Sagar, who had 60,000 sons, he was trying to perform a horse sacrifice. This horse was stolen by Indra and hidden near Kapil Muni's ashram in Patalok. While looking for the horse, the 60,000 sons, they offended Kapil Dev and they were burnt to ashes from the fire emanating from their own bodies. So that offense to Kapil, Kapil is also an incarnation of God. But that offense made their bodies heat up and they all perished as a result of the fire emanating from their own body. So many people in their family try to free these 60,000 sons. Their nephew, Anshuman, he tried, but failed. His son, Anshuman's son, also tried, failed. Dilip's son, however, Bhagirath, he succeeded. He succeeded in calling Ganga down to earth to save these 60,000 souls because he did strong tapasya. And also, he promised Ganga Mata, you're worried about 2 things. The earth would not be able to take your fall. So he will petition Lord Shiva to break Ganga's descent by catching her on his head. And he also assured her, don't worry, not only sinful people will come, but saintly people will come and bathe in your water and purify you of all the karmic reactions. And one saintly person is worth millions of sinful persons. So don't worry. So in that way, we pacify. So this was the advice given by Kapil, that bring Ganga down if you want to save your 60,000 ancestors. And that's what Bhagirath did. So why is this Jahnu Saptami special? Okay. When Ganga Mata proudly fell on Shiva's head. He calmly trapped her in his hair and let her out once she prayed for his forgiveness. So she was thinking that my force is so powerful, but Lord Shiva is more powerful, and he contained her very easily. So she was a little bit, if you like, proud of herself. So that pride, she pleaded forgiveness from Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva then let her go. And she started to follow Bhagirath. Now the descent takes, once Ganga Mata came to earth on her way to Bhagirath and the Nitha regions, her rushing waters created turbulence and destroyed the fields and sadhana of a sage called Jahnu. So this is Jahnu Saptami. The sage Jahnu was disturbed by Ganga Mata because of her fast flowing water. And he was angry. He drank up all of the Ganga's water. Can you imagine that? The sages are extremely powerful. He drank up all of Ganga's water. Upon this, Bhagirath prayed to Jahnu, please release Ganga so that she can proceed with her mission. And he told him what the mission was. I have ancestors who need to be saved. And Jahnu is very compassionate. Pleased with his prayers, Jahnu released Ganga from his ears. So this is the sitting place of Jahnu. This is actually near Navadvip somewhere. And this is Jahnu swallowing the Ganga. And this is Jahnu letting the Ganga out of his right ear. How powerful these sages are. She's also known as Jahnavi, daughter of Jahnu. So that's another name for Ganga, Jahnavi. So Nityananda spoke to Jiva Goswami about Janagara, where they saw the enchanting hermitage of Jahnu. And this is the verse. This enchanting place known as Jahnu is known as Bhadravan. At this place, Jahnu Muni underwent penances and received darshan of the golden form of Govardhan. On this day of Jahnu Saptami, Ganga Mata is specially worshipped. Many people make offerings to the forefathers bathing in Ganga Mata. So today we can also do the same. We can bathe in the Ganga mentally, manasi, to the mind. The Ganga is the life and soul of millions of souls. It stretches some 1,700 miles across Bharat. This is the source of the Ganga. It goes all the way across the north and the east.
Hey, Krishna Prabhuji,
Yes, Naiman.
is Jahnu Muni ashram still there?
Yes, his sitting place is there.
That is in
Navadvip somewhere, or Janudvip. I think it's
Jahnu.
on that side, somewhere around Navadvip side, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll clarify that hopefully today. Maybe we can look it up. Where is this Janudvip? And because it's Nityananda who's telling Jiva,
It's likely to be in Bengal.
it's there somewhere. Yeah. So thank you. Anyway. So let's have a look at this. This Yamunotri, where she comes down and goes down to Vrindavan side. And then we got Gangotri, Kedarnath, and Badrinath. And we see that actually they merge. The Bhagirathi, the Mandikini, Alkananda, Nandikini, they merge and become Ganga. So very interesting how this takes place. So we're going to go to Gangotri or Gomukh. It's the beginning of Bhagirathi. And we can take bath here in Gomukh, which is literally almost like a glacier, very cold, icy water. But because today is Jahnu Saptami, we tolerate the cold and we bathe in the waters of Gomukh or Bhagirathi. And we can say Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai. And then Gomukh is quite close to Gangotri. It's a bit of a trek from Gangotri. It's I think about 20 kilometers, something like that. And you have to walk the last 8 or so, which is quite austere. And then from Gomukh, you can even go further up to Tapawan. But we didn't do that. We didn't have to go the most. And at Gangotri, the Ganga is very fast. And you can really hear the Ganga. So magnificent.
Puji,
Yes.
are we going to Gangotri this
Yes.
time?
We're going to
Wow.
Gangotri. Absolutely.
Wow.
But we're not going to go to Gomukh because it's
Yeah.
an extra 2 days. 1 day traveling there, 1 day traveling back, and you have to stay the 1 night there. And 1 night there is not easy. So, but yes, we're going to Gangotri. This is going to be the most fascinating. It's one of my favorite places. We went there 13 years ago, and I wanted to go back for a long time. Hopefully, the Lord will allow us to go there in September. And here they do Aarti morning, evening. But it is a very beautiful, scenic place. And you can see the Himalayas are just here. Very close. So again, we can bathe here. You have to hold on to the railings. It's very fast line. And not necessarily easy to bathe here. But they have some very good facilities. So Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Next place is Rishikesh. Oh, Devrayag, sorry. Devrayag. This is 2 of the rivers meet here. Which were 2 rivers? It's Bhagirathi and Mandikini. Devrayag. So, in fact, it's got a few. Alkananda as well. Traditionally, it is considered to be the place where sage Dev Sharma led his ascetic life, giving birth to its present name, Devrayag. It is one of the 5 sacred confluences in the hills and is an important place of pilgrimage for devout Hindus. Devrayag means godly confluence in Sanskrit. As for Hindu scriptures, Devrayag is a sacred event of merging 2 visible heavenly rivers, Alkananda and Bhagirathi, to form the holy Ganga. It is believed that a 3rd river, the mystical Saraswati River, is underground and meets these 2 rivers at the confluence, which originates from one village in Badrinath. In Devrayag, the river comes from the feet of Sri Raghunath Ji in Raghunath Temple. Also, according to tradition, the footprints of Lord Ram are purported to exist at Ram. Very interesting. And I think, Naniben, we are also going to go to Devrayag, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Rishikesh. Oh, so Devrayag, let's bathe there. Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai.
So Prabhu, the Bhagirathi, you said they meet. So Bhagirathi is Ganga. So when they all meet, they become Ganga.
They all become Ganga. That's right. But they're actually Ganga anyway, because Bhagirathi is the name of Ganga.
Okay, yeah.
But I think because Ganga is so huge, she has several sources, Mandikini, Alkananda, and they all then come into one river. So maybe there is different branches of the same river.
Okay.
Sorry, Prabhuji, can I ask you something? You know, Hare Krishna, you said, Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath, Badrinath, all these rivers are, where is the source of them?
So these are
they still from Himalayas?
Yes, this is all Himalayan. Correct. This is not quite the Himalayas. Yamunotri is a different range, Kalinda.
Yeah.
In the range. This is the Himalayas. So Gangotri, Kedarnath.
Kedarnath and Badrinath. And then it comes and it makes the Ganga
Yes.
all together. They are
all come
joining.
into Ganga. But these are Ganga anyway, because
They are Ganga.
Yeah.
Okay, but different name.
different name. But then they come into this, the main river.
Main river. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
And a lot of devotees, they do this Char Dham Yatra. So this is a Char Dham Yatra. Yamunoti, Gangotri, Kedarnath and Badrinath. This is
Yeah, because I do hear everybody say we done Char Dham Yatra. So that's the one. Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath and Badrinath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Char Dham, which is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand. This is in the state of Uttarakhand.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So then we go to Rishikesh, which is a fascinating place. It truly, Rishikesh is just, Rishi means saints, sages, Kesh, where the saints live. And a very beautiful place. Again, we can bathe here. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. Again, the Ganga is flowing quite fast, and the facilities here for bathing are not as good as other places. So you have to be very, very careful. So we waited here this time, but it was not easy. Haridwar is next, Harikipuri. This is probably the most famous holy place in Bharat. So many pilgrims come here and they do the ceremonies for their ancestors. They come and cleanse themselves of sins. Saintly people come here and bathe. It's such an amazing, amazing place. Haridwar's spectacular place. So we can bathe here. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. Again, you need to hold on to railings if you're a little uncomfortable. Ganga is not flowing very fast, but still flowing fast enough. So you've got to be careful. And again, they do Aarti every evening. It's a magnificent Aarti. Really, thousands of people gather here just to watch them offer magnificent ghee lamps containing 108 or more wicks. And, it's just such an amazing, and they sing the amazing bhajan for Ganga Mai. So good. Next, we can come down to Kanpur. I've never been there, but Kanpur is a place where many pilgrims go and bathe in the Ganga. Kanpur known as Kaunhore.
See,
Yes.
your sound is coming a little bit different today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I noticed that as well, Prabhu. We can hardly hear you.
Yeah, we can. It's very muffled coming, isn't it? Quite
Yes, not clear.
non-clear. Yes.
Thank you. What I'll do, I'll join through this as well. And just thank you for letting me know. Is that better?
A lot better now.
Yes. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you. So thank you for letting me know. That's good. Okay, is a metropolitan city in the state of Uttar Pradesh in India. Founded in 1803, Kanpur became one of the most important commercial and military stations. Nestled on the banks of the Ganga River, Kanpur stands as the major financial and industrial center of northern Bharat, and also the 9th largest urban economy in Bharat. Today, it's famous for its colonial architecture, gardens, parks, and fine quality leather products, which are exported mainly to the West, because we don't wear leather. So next is Allahabad or Prayag. This is where Triveni meets, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. And you can see here they don't mix. When Yamuna comes, she stays separate from Ganga. Ganga is golden, Yamuna is blackish. And they have wonderful facilities here in the Sangam to bathe. You can take a boat into the middle of the Sangam, into the middle of the river, and they have very nice facilities for doing puja and bathing, so many things. So we can bathe here and bathe in two places, not just Ganga, but Yamuna as well. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Yamuna Mai ki jai, Yamuna Mai ki jai, Yamuna Mai ki jai. So next we come to Varanasi, famous place, glorious place, Lord Shiva's place. And there's many ghats here to bathe on the Ganga. And really, Ganga looks majestic in this place of Varanasi. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. Next we go to Patna. Again, I have not been to Patna, but we can bathe here as well. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. Patna is an ancient city which flows along the south bank of the Ganga in Bihar. In Patna, the river Ganga once flowed along the city, but it has moved 5-6 kilometers away from the city in the past 30 years. This is one of the things about Ganga. It can change its direction quite dramatically sometimes. Next, we go to Navadvip, Mayapur. And again, this is a place where they're building this magnificent temple of Vedic planetarium. And Swabhat Samadhi is here. And I think that's the Nimai building where we are. This is beautiful. Again, the Ganga flows a little quick, so you've got to be careful when you're bathing. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. And then we come down to Bay of Bengal, the Ganga Sagar. And hopefully this trip we will be going to visit Ganga Sagar. Never been there before, but a lot of people gather here. This is where it flows into the Bay of Bengal. Ganga Sagar, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. So her parents are Himavan on earth, who is a personification of the Himalayan mountains, and Menawati, daughter of Mount Meru, adopted daughter of Rishi Jahnu, hence she's called Jahnu. And her Dharmapatni is Shantanu Maharaj, famous in the Mahabharata. And according to Shivaran, also married to Lord Shiva. Mother of Devrat, also known as Bhishma, and Kartikeya, together with Parvati. Sister of Viraj and Yamuna, Yamuna's sister as well. Appearing in the Himalayas, Ganga is considered the sister of Parvati, who is also a daughter of the Himalayas. The Padma Purana states Ganga water, when purified 1,000 times, becomes Yamuna water, especially as Krishna has so many pastimes with Yamuna right from the beginning of his pastimes on earth. However, due to Ganga, there is association with Lord Chaitanya, who used to bathe in Ganga during his Navadvip times. She is not less than Yamuna Devi. Thus, Ganga and Yamuna are to be considered like spiritual sisters, as is Viraj, and the most dear to Gauranga and Krishna. In Braj, Krishna once manifested Ganga at Govardhan, that lake known as Manasi Ganga. And on this lake, Krishna performed wonderful boating pastimes with Radha and the gopis. So this is Manasi Ganga. So again, we can bathe here. Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai. Glorious place. Glorious pastimes. Krishna had some amazing pastimes with his gopi friends. Very funny, humorous, exciting pastimes, which everybody enjoyed. And this shows the sweetness of Krishna. There are 7 ways of worshipping the Ganga, calling her name, oh Ganga, having darshan of her, touching her waters, performing arti, bathing in Ganga, standing in the waters of the river by carrying clay dug out of the river. So these are 7 different ways. And Lord Krishna is describing his opulences in the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. He says, of flowing rivers, I am Ganga. Just as Bhagarat wrote the Ganga to Bharat, Prabhupada wrote Bhakti Ganga to the world. So we were very lucky. Ganga is flowed to the west through Prabhupada. Other names of Mata Ganga: Bhagirati, Jahnu, Nikita, Jahnu Kanya, Sapteshwari, Sureshwari, Bhagavati, Vaishnavi, Vishnupadi, Mandakini. Again, that was another name that we came across when we saw those rivers flowing into the Ganga. Gangika, Gange, Alakananda, again another name which you come across. So many names. Some of the glories of Ganga Mata are described in the conversation between Shonak Rishi and Sutta Goswami. By bathing in her water, all one's sinful reactions are vanquished. By pleasing Ganga Devi, one can easily gain release from bondage of material existence. One who serves Mandakini Ganga is always victorious and is considered the master of everyone. One who recites or hears these prayers, this is from the Kalki Puran, either in the morning, evening, or in noon, will receive the association of Ganga Devi. And all his sinful reactions will be eradicated and his strength and duration of life will increase. And Ganga Mai also goes beyond Bharat, and we have in Mauritius. So maybe Karuna would like to share, if your internet is okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
In Mauritius, we have our Ganga Talab, and this was first discovered by someone who came from Orissa. I don't remember his name. So he had a dream, and he went through the forest at that time, and then he discovered the lake, and he started having pilgrimage every year. So every year, more and more people went for prayers over there. And then it was really developed, and we have nowadays many temples, Shiv Parvati temple, Lakshmi Narayan temple, Radha Krishna temple, Ganga Mai, Ganga Mata, Yamuna Devi, and Saraswati Devi also. Deities have been installed in another temple. And the most recent one is the temple with the Das Avatar, Vishnu Avatar, and it's very nice. It's a very nice place now. And then the Prime Minister has stated here they brought holy water from the Ganga River and from Gaumukh, etc., and they mixed it in this lake. So this lake, every year we go there to celebrate Mahashivratri. But at any time, anyone can go and do prayers in all the temples. So it has become really like a Chota Haridwar. Or the Guru Maharaj always said that it's like Haridwar there.
Yeah.
It was named Grand Bassin before, but now it's named Ganga Talab.
Thank you. Guru Maharaj loved this place. Yeah. And he loved that temple as well. The Das Avatar, he used to glorify that like anything.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Ganga Mai ki jai, Jahnu Saptami ki jai. So we can stop there if there's any questions or any comments. Oh, Surinder, anything? How are you feeling? Would you like to share anything?
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat to all the Vaishnavas. Yes, very slight improvement, but it is very slow. By grace of Ganga and the blessings of the Vaishnavas, hopefully we will be all right soon.
Yes, you will be. You will be.
Yes, yes. Very interesting to learn about Ganga Devi, Yamuna Devi, Saraswati Devi, etc. Very nice, Prabhu. I learned a lot today. And Prem Dham Stotram, we have one shloka about Dvipa Navya Ganga Banga Janma Karma Darshitam Srinivas Vasudhanya Namarasha Harshitam Sri Hari Priyesa Pudyadhi Sachi Purandaram Premadham Devam Evanam Gaura Sundaram Premadham Devam Evanam Gaura Sundaram. This explains the appearance of Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Dvipa, Navya means Navadvip, Ganga, Banga, near the river Ganges, and Banga, Bangladesh. Yes. It describes the appearance and activities of Gauranga Mahaprabhu with his Parshada devotees. Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you very much. Nitai Gaur Hare.
Thank you for sharing that. And yes, get very quickly. Today we are praying for you anyway, so this whole satsang is for you.
Thank you,
So,
Prabhu. Thank you.
okay. Hare Krishna. So, anybody else? Any questions or any comments?
Comments I can give you.
Yes,
Hare
yes, yes.
Krishna, Prabhuji. You know, you said so many the names of Ganga Mata, and
Gee.
I know some of my friends' daughter name like Nikita, and
Right.
like I have heard some of the like Vishnu Devi, Jahnu. Daughter's name, one my sister-in-law name is Mandakini. So it's unusual when you hear these things. I mean, I hear these names of the Ganga, and I just realize, oh my God, the people have got the names, like ladies have got that name, which is very nice.
Very auspicious. Very auspicious.
Oh yeah, auspicious, and you Vishnu Devi. It's just unusual. And Karuna Mataji, I wanted to ask you something else. I know you is for Prabhuji and all of you. When you say you got Ganga Talav in, did you say Mauritius? Is that right?
Yes, Mataji, it's Mauritius.
Yeah. So
Whole
is
island.
it old island? So is it just the this Talav is like round? Or is it coming somewhere else and then it is flowing in your?
No, it's a lake. It's a lake. It's not really a fully rounded shape, but it's a lake. Little bit round, little bit oval type, but it's a lake. Yeah.
And it's named Ganga Talav.
Yeah, now it has been named Ganga Talav because they have put water from the Ganges in the lake. Yeah.
All right, and you got so many temples down because I just
saw. they have built many temples around the lake and nearby. It's a really wonderful place of pilgrimage in Mauritius.
Yeah, it's really good because sometimes you think I mean, for me, I think I can't go to Ganga River. I don't know when I'll go, but seeing these places, you think you're doing the great darshan of it, and which is really nice. You feel so good inside yourself.
Yeah,
so it's
and
good.
As I've been saying that every year for Mahashivratri, there is a huge procession from all the parts of the country where people they move on foot. They go by foot and then they walk to the Talao and then they walk back to their villages and towns. So it's a huge procession every year for 4 or 5 days. It's like a big festival going on, and they carry kaur and nice, yeah. Kaur they make different types, different shapes, different
Karuna Mataji.
It's really, I mean, I haven't got no words for you, but you are so lucky. Hare Krishna.
Sorry, I want to say something. You know, we used to hear the story that long time ago there was someone, a milkman, when he went to Ganga Talab, he saw denizens taking bath.
It was I've also heard that they were, but that it was called Paritalab.
Yeah,
it was called Paritalab because somebody else, maybe some persons, they saw damsels singing and dancing on the small
lake in
island.
the lake.
There is a small island in the middle of the lake, so they saw the damsels playing and dancing over there. I don't know if it's only a story that they have created, but it was named before Paritala because of the dancers.
I think it must be true because
Oh,
no one will make a story like that.
Yeah, my mom
Mhm.
always say that. And also now we have big Lord Mahadev and Durga Ma. We have a big Hanuman on top of the hill. It's
Yes.
beautiful, really nice place.
No, it's
And this
really
this
nice.
this is a what it looks like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice. It looks so good, so good.
And the water is clean.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes.
amazing,
Amazing.
amazing.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you. And Shyam Malini, you've been there many times.
Many times, Prabhu. I used to, for Shivratri, I used to walk to Ganga Talal. 5 times I did it when I was in Mauritius. Every year, every time when I go, I visit Ganga Talal.
Okay, that's
Now
good.
they have like, there is a place where you have 108 shivlings. It's beautiful. I'm sure
Wow.
Karuna Mataji knows. They have
Yeah.
100
Yeah, it's
shivlings.
the same temple where we have the different Vishnu avatar also.
Yeah,
Wow.
yes, I've
Yes.
seen all of them.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because Prabhupada used to say Mauritius is going to be the first Hindu nation or Krishna conscious nation. So very good, very good. Okay, let's stop there and let's pray. Let's